Hello students, today I'll explain you the choice of core and open electives. Although I have done it earlier in your classroom, I'll do it once again for your benefit. First let us look at our course structure. So this is our course structure. So you are currently in 4th semester. When you come to your 5th semester, you have core electives and open electives starting from the 5th semester. So in your 5th semester, you have one core elective and one open elective. In your 6th semester, you have 3 core electives. In your 7th semester, you have 4 core electives, out of which one is self-study, and you have an open elective. So now let's look into what are all the available options for these core electives first. So first of all, you are required to refer to the choice manual. If you go through the choice manual for core electives, you will see that there are 3 groups: a business intelligence group, networks and enterprise architecture and systems groups. And we have a foundation group, a major group in which there is a foundation course. For example, for this business intelligence, you have this as the foundation course. And you have 2 clusters, each having 3 courses. Among this, one is the advanced foundational course and the 2 are the advanced courses. You have essentially business intelligence group, networks group and enterprise architecture and systems group. So now each student should choose one of these groups as his major groups. For example, if a student chooses a business intelligence group, then he should choose the foundation course, and in addition he has to choose one of these 2 clusters. He may choose either cluster 1, which contains 3 subjects, or he may choose cluster 2, which contains 3 subjects. Similarly, if a student chooses networks group, then he has to choose one foundation course for the group, and then he can choose 3 subjects, this cluster 1 or the cluster 2 having 3 subjects. The other rule is, after choosing a major group, the student has to choose a foundation elective from the remaining 2 groups. For example, if a student chooses the business intelligence as his major and he takes this as the foundation course and he chooses cluster 1, then he has to choose the remaining 2 foundation courses. He has to choose routing and switching concepts here, and then he has to choose service oriented architecture from the other groups. So once he does this, then he is done with how many courses? 4 here, 1 from the other group and the other one from the other cluster. So he is done with 6 courses. So how does he choose the remaining courses? The remaining courses can be chosen from a generic elective group which offers these following choices. So currently the widely chosen courses are IPPR, image processing and pattern recognition, cryptography and information security, and mathematical optimization. So for convenience of students, these choices have been grouped into threads. Okay, so for every group there are we offer 2 threads actually. The thread 1 is the recommended thread if a student chooses this group, the business intelligence group, as his major group. Similarly, there is also thread 2 in the business intelligence group, depending on if he chooses the second cluster in the business intelligence group, which is this one. So there are 2 choices of threads in the business intelligence group. Similarly, there are 2 choices of threads in the networks group corresponding to the 2 clusters. So the student, again we also have the enterprise architecture and systems, in which we have 2 threads. So the student can directly pick up one of the threads which has 8 electives, 8 core electives that are already selected for him. For example, the student chooses data warehousing and data mining as his core elective 1. Then for the rest of his semesters, he would be continuing with these core electives. So this is in the business intelligence group. So again, these are the preferred subjects that are marked here. And for the last core elective 8, currently HCI was chosen as the self-study option. Earlier mathematical optimization was offered. So similarly, if a student chooses the recommended group, that is thread 1 in group 2, this is the networks group, so he chooses switching and routing concepts in the next semester as his core elective 1, then for the rest of the semesters he will be following these core electives. You'll see that electives like SOA are common to both the groups. So currently business intelligence group, the thread 1 in business intelligence group and the thread 1 in the networks group are mostly chosen groups. Although enterprise architecture and systems is also offered, it is relatively the less preferred choice as of now. So these are some of the regulations. So by the end of the 4th semester, the student will choose one of these threads. So one classroom for one active thread is chosen, and it cannot exceed these many number of threads. Okay, and these are some of the allotments of the classrooms and how these electives go on. So this is about your core electives. Now let's come to the open electives. So we see that there is one open elective here in your 5th semester. And then we have another open elective in the 7th semester. So for the open elective in the 5th semester, there is a wide variety of choices. So open elective is offered by other departments, not our department. So we have a wide choice of open electives. So these are the courses that are offered by different departments. Of course, depending on the availability of faculty and the resources, some of the courses might be offered. So these are the courses offered by other departments, by the Department of Electrical Engineering, Electronics and Communication Engineering, Chemical Engineering Department, Mechanical Engineering, and MBA department. So let me show you a sample sheet indicating which of the choices are in demand currently. So if you see, you will have to choose 3 options for open electives. Generally, the most preferred options the previous years are MATLAB, then you will see internet marketing, then maybe leadership organization, and robotics. There are some of the preferred choices for the open electives. So you will have to indicate your choices. What is your first choice of open elective? What is the second choice of open elective? And what is the third choice of open elective? So depending on your choices, we can form the groups of students who will opt MATLAB into one group, and then who opt the other internet marketing maybe in other group. Depending on the numbers, we would work out the threads, the groups. Okay, and you can see this is the choice of the core electives. The core electives. So every student chooses one core elective, and he gives 3 choices. What is his first choice of open elective? What is his second choice? And what is the third choice? So depending on the logistics, he may be given option for the first elective, or what is his next choice, that one. So that will be decided by the strength and other factors. So this is about the open electives. So for example, if you take your batch, you will have to indicate in the sheet if it is business intelligence cluster 1. This is just an example. A student has chosen business intelligence cluster 1, and another student has chosen networks cluster 1. So you will see here these correspond to these choices, these elective choices. So what is the cluster 1? That indicates this thread 1. So the student has chosen business intelligence, and this cluster 1 indicates this one. This is the thread he has chosen. And similarly, in the networks group, the thread 1 indicates this choice for students. So I hope this gives you a fair idea of the choice of core electives and the open electives. And another thing to note is, finally, the last core elective course, the 8th semester, the core elective offered in the 8th semester is a self-study course, as I told you, which is currently HCI offered as a self-study course. So these are the various choices of the courses. And in the 7th semester, the open elective that is offered again can be done through NPTEL MOOCs. It is of 12 weeks duration. So courses offered by 2 or 3 courses offered by other departments, in addition to our Python programming course, which can be chosen in the 7th semester. So that comes in the 7th semester choice. So this is about various electives. Thank you.